Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Doing something a little fun for me right now. I was really excited to get this in the mail today, so I decided this is what I was going to do right away because I really want to open this package, and I wasn't going to do that without doing this video. So what we're doing today is an unboxing and a bag comparison. So just a little blending in one. I missed out on the first batch. So when the restock came in about a couple weeks ago or so, I went ahead and got myself a brand new E4. This is the bag that I currently use. I use my Zuka cart a lot, but every once in a while I go ahead and switch things over and carry my bag. I did carry it when I played D-Glow. I've used my cart on Toboggan. It's not that difficult, but the bag obviously is a little easier. I've always loved this bag. I've had every generation or evolution of the luxury bag, starting from the E1, the E2, and then the E3. So I was super excited when they came out with the E4. I really liked the additions that they made to it, so I wanted to check it out. And sorry, I don't know what it. Oh, this is what happens when you get older and you get injured on the course. Usually, these are for my fingers. Keep medical tape in your bag so you can tape them up. Didn't realize that was still in there. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna pop open this box and we're gonna do a little comparison with the E3 so you guys can see the improvements that were made, the slight differences, and yeah, let's get that going. I got the black one. As you can see, I'm a big fan of black and red. I did not want to get the red one though, just because of the sun damage that possibly could happen. Plus I like the look of the black. And what I might do, which is what I did with this one, because this is the black, gray, and orange, I actually took a paint pen and colored the orange and sealed that, so because I like that look a little bit better. So I might do something like that with this one. We'll see. See if I can tell who packaged it. Might be Naomi. I don't know. Hard to tell. Anyway, there you go, Ahsoka. Play with the box. So I can already tell the shape is a little different. Pop open the. Shape is slightly different. It looks like they rounded out the top a little bit more instead of it coming to this like peak. It still has it, but it's definitely a little bit more rounded and coming out than what this one is. It kind of slants down more. I really like the little detailing on it. I love the zipper pulls. I love my zipper pulls on this one because this is actually one of my sponsors, Gone Discin. Paracords, they took care of me on those, but I really like the fact that this one comes with zipper pulls, and they're red, which is awesome. Bottle holder is basically the same. No real difference there. About the same size. So the first thing I've noticed though is they've actually swapped them. So on the E3, the bottle holder, oh no it's not. I'm just looking at it backwards. Yep, it's in the same spot. The side pocket actually looks to be about the same size. You can tell here in a second. See, there you go. The last time I used it, Disc Golf Pro Tour. So I usually keep snacks in here. trash. So, yep, about the same size on that one. Feels a little bit more rigid too, which is kind of nice. The front pocket looks to be a little bit smaller, but not by much. Could just be deceiving that this one has actually been used and loosened and worked out a little bit. Well, it does feel slightly smaller. Doesn't feel like it's quite as wide. It's about the same height, just not as deep or not as wide. The flap on the front of that's still there, which is nice. It's actually, so this is still just the material in here. Inside this is actually kind of a pleather, which is really nice. I like that. Probably helps get discs in and out of there. I don't have any discs in this bag right now to try out. Let's open up the main compartment. Still a Velcro closure, which is awesome. It does come with the divider, which I don't use in the E3. Never really was a fan of it. It's got the nice padding on the bottom, just like the E3 does, which is really nice. Got the Velcro set up in the back to keep everything up and away. Looks to be about the same size, so that's good. Nothing's changed there. Overall, though, what I'm really looking at this is like it's very sleek. It's just really, really smooth lines. I like that. I like that a lot. This one, I mean, nothing against this one, but it does have much more rigid and angular lines, especially like on the side pockets with that triangular shape, the slant of the top, maybe all the accents and stuff on the pockets. But this one's it's just very smooth. Everything seems to flow really, really nicely on it. Putter pocket, pretty much the same deal. Actually feels, yep, it's actually a little wider. This one's actually built a little differently. So this one just kind of, the E3 just comes out right from the pocket. The E4 here actually has a little bit of fabric that's spacing it out. So it's almost kind of square. Whereas the E3 is just, it doesn't really have a square shape. It kind of rounds right into it. The E4 kind of comes out, which I like. Probably can fit putters in there a lot easier, a lot cleaner. Mini pocket still present. Perfect fit. Nice big pocket behind the putter pocket. That's the same. About the same depth. Yep. But I can feel a really nice shape to that. The biggest difference, as we've all seen, is coming at the top of the bag. So these side pockets, that was one of the biggest knocks on the E3, was that it was very tight to get your hands in and move around because of the way that this was designed. So what they did then on the E4 is they took the zipper from the front and put that to the top. So now you're reaching down into it, that pocket opens up, can get in there nice and deep, no problem whatsoever, getting your hand in and out. You can one-hand it. You could one-hand the E3, but it usually was easier to do a two-hander to get in there. Easier. So yeah, and both of them are like that. The real difference too is that this side pocket is actually, it's smaller than this side, but it's bigger in shape, and that's because there is that umbrella sleeve right behind it, which kind of cut into the pocket storage. I just keep towels in here, so I'm able to roll them up and shove them in there, and it was no problem. So what they did on this one now is they still have the umbrella sleeve, or umbrella holder, which can travel right down then into the bottle holder, or actually between the bottle holder and this pocket. So it's actually a Velcroed little compartment that pops out. I don't know if you can see it right there. And that takes care of your umbrella right here. Slide that right down, boom. I actually like that it's Velcro, because if you're not using it, you just seal it up and tuck it away and nobody would ever know it's there. I don't typically carry an umbrella when I carry a bag. If I know it's going to be a rainy round, I go with the Zuka. I do have an umbrella holder mounted on the pole. It keeps obviously it's got a stool on there. So it keeps everything just nice and together and compact. I'd rather just use that for a rainy round, but it's nice to know that I can carry it. So because they did that, they shrunk this side pocket here. A couple spots for your pencils, which I like it being on the side here. As you can see on the E3, the pockets were up at the top. I've snapped quite a few pencils in this position, just walking through trees, brush, stuff like that. I've had branches come in and grab the pencils and snap them. I've had them just kind of like get caught on things and get yanked out. So I do like the fact that the pencil holders are now built onto the side. Once again, this one, it's top opening, so you get your hand in there no problem. Fit a cell phone just fine. Has a reinforced strap, a little different, where this was built as part of the yoke itself. This one now has been removed from the yoke and is mounted directly on top. Really heavily stitched. That's nice and strong. So more Ranger style than grip style. Judging by the shape and such, I actually kind of preferred this one a little bit more because of where you gripped it. Seeing the stress, maybe it was a little bit better distributed on this, but not bad. Straps are super padded. I mean, mine's not that old and that abused, so the padding is still really, really good on there. But these are super cushioned, super cushioned. I like that. Little ergonomic design too, very similar to the yoke style here, where the straps come out, so they'll wrap around your body. Nice padding on the back, as you can see. Nice thick padding on the back, very nice rigid back, just like the E3. As for the top compartment, that's also where it changed up a little bit. So, still great big amount of storage. Still has the Velcro little pouch here on the flap itself, just like the E3. A little bit easier to get into, I think, because of the shape of the flap itself. It's not as slanted, so that this one actually opens more. I don't know if you can get them both in the view here. So this one with the zippers all the way open can only get to about maybe 100, 110 degree. This one with the zippers down, the E4, I can get to, almost 180 just fine. So it opens up a lot more, gives you a lot more area to get in. Whereas this one's it's not tight, but obviously this one has just way more of an opening. Still has its little slot back here. Rainfly, wallet, phone can go in there. I did purchase the Rainfly with this as well. I think they're still using the same setup, in which it is elastic. Yep. Still the same setup. It's like this way, I think. Nope, like this. Let's see if I can. not bad. Not a bad fit for the Rainfly. Actually, to be honest, I might not have it on right. It seems to fit it all though. The only downfall is it doesn't have a flap. It doesn't have a flap like the E3's Rainfly does. So I wonder if the E3 can fit on the E4. So let's give it a try. The shape is different, but maybe it's not different enough that it won't take it. Oh, that's up way too high. Yeah, you can tell the big difference in the sleekness of the bags. This will fit, but it's just so baggy. Yeah, it's so baggy on it. But it does fit. So if you got an E4 and you don't have a Rainfly for it, and you happen to have an E3 Rainfly sitting around, it will fit the bag. Actually fits the bag incredibly well because this is a little sleeker than the E3. And here's your flap. Huh. Alright, so that'll work. I might just use the E3. So that's a pretty decent, I guess, in-depth showing of the E4. Although I suppose I should probably put it on and give it a try here. So let's get these out. Alright, so I typically wear my E3 a little higher. Here, I'll actually move you guys away a little bit so we can get a little bit more of a view. Alright, E3, give it a little spin, check it out. Wave to the camera. And now we'll try the E4. So straps are smaller, the yoke system is a little smaller. I think I actually like this yoke system a lot more. Just seems to be a little bit more sturdy on my chest and my shoulders, but to each their own. It's not uncomfortable. The bag itself is actually lighter, so I don't have any discs in here right now. Just some towels, the pistachios. So like the bag itself is pretty much empty. This one obviously is empty. They've definitely streamlined the weight. This is a heavier bag. The E4 is a little bit more lightweight. As you can see, it actually rides up nice and high very easily. I don't feel as wide with the E4, so that goes with that streamlining. So there you have it. I'm excited for it. I wish I would have kept my E2 and my E1 so I could actually have all 4 evolutions of the bag, but I did not. When I got my E3, I sold my E2 to a buddy of mine because it was still in really good condition and he really dug the bag itself, so went to a good home. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching. Shoot me a like, subscribe. Thank you to my sponsors, Latitude 64, Gone Diskin, the Detroit Heiser Knots, and Celestial Discs. Keep throwing, guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.